And I will briefly introduce myself. I am the product owner of the CoinDesk Turkey. You know, the CoinDesk, the biggest information portal of the blockchain in the world. Also in Turkey, we have the CoinDesk Turkey too. I am the product owner of the CoinDesk Turkey. And also I am a blockchain researcher university in Turkey at Bahcesehir University. And I am trying to do some academic research about blockchain and some computer science. So, guys, today I will try to briefly explain you what is the blockchain, what is the Web3, and what is the web evaluation. And I will just start by the Web 1. As you know, what was Web 1? Web 1 was, there was a broadcast and we was just reading or writing. Yeah. After that, it came with the Web 2. With the Web 2, everything almost changed. In social media came to our lives, e-commerce came to our lives, and it's changed all of the world. It's changed all of the internet, and there became some big companies like a Meta today and Twitter, Amazon, and the other ones. And after that, Web3 came, and Web3 is changed everything. You know, because Web3 is decentralized, and everything is there so secure, and no one knows your data there. Everything is secure and everything is decentralized. That is why that is the biggest revelation of the internet until now. And with the Web3 revolution of the Web3, there became some new tools. For example, the coins and the tokens came to our life, and everything changed. I have a good photo here, a presentation in my presentation, but so sorry for I couldn't show you that right now. And in that, for example, what was in the Web 1? There was the e-commerce and the software license, like that things. And with the Web 2, there came the SaaS ecosystem started, like mobile applications. It started there. And also in the Web3, tokens and coins and other things also started. Some decentralized storage systems also started in the Web3. And I will just give the example here. Maybe you all know them. For example, in the browser, what was in the Web2? There was Chrome, and the Web3 we start to use Brave. In the storage, we was store our data in cloud like Drive, Dropbox, and something like that. And in the Web3 right now, IPFS and IPNS and the like systems are running right now. And in the all areas of the internet, for example, in the video and audio calls, in the operation systems, in the social networks, there also add some new Web3 decentralized applications. And it's actually right now huge ecosystem, the Web3 ecosystem. There is a lot of products and good startups right now there. And I wanted to show you this. There is a good photo, but sorry, I couldn't show it also. And let's continue with the blockchain. I will try to briefly explain what is the blockchain, and because it is so important to explain to my research. You know, the blockchain addresses the public of data security and trust by making the ledger public. As you know, the blockchain actually making the data secure. This biggest advantage of the blockchain. Building a blockchain block is actually so easy. There is a blocks, and when you bring them together, it became a blockchain. It is just like that. And blockchain system is not 100% secure, but 99% is a secure system. Blockchain is ensure your stability, secure exchange, and end-to-end verification system. And guys, for me, the important thing to explain what is a smart contract. Smart contract is, as you know, just a contract written by code. It's predetermined of the product or agreement. Actually, it's bringing the two parties together and gives them some explanation there. And after that, it came when you create your smart contracts. You can create your you can use it for your cryptocurrencies. As you know, cryptocurrencies value asset of the just the blocks. And after that, in our lives, NFTs came. What was the NFT? NFT is the non-fungible token. It is non-fungible and actually a photo, video, or audio of any assets. And there, after that, I would like to explain shortly something. Non-fungible token standards. There is some standards like ERC 721, like ERC 1155, like BIP. These are so important because with these standards, some interoperability problems started in the blockchain ecosystem. And the interoperability problems also inspired me doing my research. And when we continue, I would like to directly go into the right now my academic interest. I am researching on the blockchain in a three side right now. One is relation with IPFS. One of them is interoperability of the blockchain, and third one is supply chain and blockchain system integrations. And I would like to briefly explain what is the interplanetary file system. Interplanetary file system is a distributed file system that seeks to decentralize the web and make it faster and more efficient. As you understand from the word, it is making the data more feasible. Think that it's created for that. It's named interplanetary. You know, one day Elon Musk always planning to go to Mars. When we go to the Mars, we don't need to download the data by connecting the word server. With the interplanetary file system, we can directly download this data in the Mars. If we live in the Mars, we can directly download this data in the Mars by using our own service there. If we firstly set up this data is there, we can download directly from this Mars server. With that, we can reach the data more fast, and we can also decrease the cost of the data also with the interplanetary file system. Because of that, that is so important for soon future. There is some startups going right now about that, and I have given my 100%. If you are an entrepreneur, I am an entrepreneur too. IPFS is one of the best areas of the blockchain because it will be boost so fast. That's why try to research it. And if you have any questions, just let me know. And what is the IPFS offering actually? I will try to explain to a little bit more. IPFS is offering just a specific hash actually. As you know, what is the hash? Hash is the in ordinary numbers of a password. For example, when you're creating a block in the blockchain, it's create a hash. The hash is the making this block is secure. IPFS, when you upload something in the IPFS, it creates its own hash. With the hash, no one can reach your data. No one can hack it until they don't know it. But if they know it, of course, guys, could you hear me?
Yes, all is okay. You're visible.
Okay. And I am trying to. I will continue by the IPFS. When this hash is created, and no one can know your hash, and that's why no one can hack your file or any docs which you uploaded the interplanetary file system. And that is why it is so important for having a secure data and more feasible data. And it also has a problem, the IPFS right now. I will try to explain it a little more later. And I am continuing with my solution. My solution is the connect the IPFS with the Hyperledger fabric. Because the blockchain is responsible for storing and managing the metadata of file. the figure which I implemented in my presentation, it's actually show that, imagine that, I can't show you right now, so sorry for that, but just imagine that there is a file, and file create a multi-hash creating a metadata directly going to client, to server, and after that the metadata came to chain code, and it's going to blockchain ledger after that. That is why with the connection of the blockchain and the IPFS, you can have your data in a distributed system, in a hyperledger of the distributed system of the blockchain with IPFS. And with that, IPFS has a little bit latency problem, and with that, you can directly solve the problem, and that is why you can reach your files more fastly than before. And also, we give that some researchers give that name as a block IPFS. They said as a block IPFS. For the future study of that, right now, I am going to research also IPNS. What is IPNS? IPNS is the interplanetary name system. What is the doing IPNS? As I explained you before, every IPFS calls creating their own hash. But there is a problem. The problem is that when the hash created, when you upload your data, the hash is creating in the same time. But when you change something in this data, the hash also changing. When the hash change, you should publish your hash again. For if you wanna send the document to anyone, you should publish the hash again. But interplanetary name system, it's doing that. When you change something in your data, it's creating one more hash, but the hash is connecting to before ones. That is why you will not be need to publish the old hash when you change something. For example, when you go to the Google Sheets and you are changing something in your documents, and you don't need to share your hash every time. But in IPFS, you need to share. But in interplanetary name system, you won't be needing share that. And I am continuing my second area is the supply and blockchain. And what is the supply chain? I will try to explain you that. For example, think that there is a farm, they produce tomato, and the tomato is coming by the logistics companies to your markets, and you are buying them and you are eating them. This is a classical supply chain process, right? With the blockchain, you can implement all the supply chain informations to blockchain. With that, you can make it more secure. The data is more secure because you don't know nothing about your tomato. When you eat that, you don't know nothing about your tomato actually. But if you can implement it the blockchain system, you can know the every moving of the everything about the tomato, and it also make this data trustable in the supply chain ecosystem. This is so important because there is a huge cost in the supply chain ecosystem. With the blockchain, you can reduce them, and secondly, you can make more trustable data in the blockchain. You can know what you are eating, you can know what you are wearing. That's why it is so important in the supply chain ecosystem. What is my solution there is that there is some of the science people about that, they already write an article about as a trust chain. They give name as a trust chain. What are they doing in the trust chain? And think that there is application layer, and this application layer is just information about of the tomato. And after that, the information is going directly to the blockchain layer. You can directly uploading them, and after that, using by the IoT service, you are always updating your data in the blockchain system, and that is why you will have 100% secure data. And with that, of course, you will reduce your cost, you will reduce the time, and there will be a lot of efficiency. And lastly, I would like to explain: does blockchain have any problems? blockchain has a problem right now in the interoperability. There is a problem in the interoperability because, as you know, maybe from the NFT world, you can create your NFT, but there is a cost, there is a gas fee, as you know, and there is some cheapest gas fee ones. You can use them, but you will need to convert it to Ethereum because if you are if you are producing in the another infrastructure, you can sell it to everyone because that is why there should be work some interoperability solutions. There is not yet so how can I say so solving solutions like that. The problem is still there, but there is some theories and the solutions coming right now. I am also working about them. One of them is notary schema solutions. Uh, Imagine that there is a notary in the every country, and imagine that all notaries have implemented the blockchain system. When they do something, all of the notary will be know that. This is the one of the interoperability solutions. And second one, side chains relay solutions. As you know, every chain can create their side chain too, and with the side chains, you can solve the problem not 100%, but in somehow you can solve it too. In smart contract solutions, when you created your NFT or coin or doesn't matter what is that, when you give the explanation in the smart contract which interoperability solutions can work there, it can also work, but it is not also in also 100% solution, right? And also bridging solutions, you can create some bridging solutions. Right now only FA bridging solutions implemented asset exchange, other implemented asset transfers not working very well, but there is also solutions too. And lastly, you can use your blockchain as a router in the interoperability solutions. And with that also you can make some interoperabilities. But as I said in the beginning of that, it's still a problem in the blockchain world. And there will be need a lot of academic research, especially in this area. I will just, in the end of my talk, I will just give what is my future projects, and maybe some of you would like to work with me as academically or as a project in this area. Just let me know. That is why I am trying to give this example. I will work on block IPNS, interoperability and trust chain solutions. Also, I will work on the block freight, means there is a lot of import and export process in the supply chain management. There should be also implemented the blockchain system. And as you know, lastly, biggest problem of the blockchain is latency. I am also trying to do something about the latency of the blockchain. And if you have some good ideas and some things would you like to say about them and work and study, maybe there is a startup ideas, just let me know and we can talk them. And from get in touch with me, you can just directly reach me by my LinkedIn account. Sorry for that, I can't show you right now my presentation, and there is some emails. This is why you can directly write me by the LinkedIn. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, just let me know, please. Right now, I can't see any question there. And guys, could you hear me?
Yes, yes, we hear you. So maybe I have one question about IPFS.
Mm-hmm.
As I know, like the user that want to host their media files for NFTs should launch their own IPFS node. So in that term, it's not like really decentralized or even decentralized. If there are only one node that hosts my files that like host by the hash address, but if I turn off my node, so another founders of NFT or owners of NFT would not be able to get the access to the media?
Okay, good question. It's actually if you block is there, there's no problem. It doesn't matter. You can close your node. There is no problem. The hash will work, of course. The only thing is that the hash shouldn't change. If the hash change, you should publish new hash.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You are welcome.
So we are still waiting for the next speaker, and do we have any question? Okay, maybe there is one. So what is an alternative, or like you mean IPFS, IPNS, and there are any other one what could be used for NFT creation?
There is right now, as I know, they are not in the same line, but there is also one more solution. There is, I forgot the name. I will check my storage. Storage is also is a solution there, but it is not exactly the same thing. But as a storage any data or file, you can also use the storage. But in IPFS and IPNS is a system of the files. That's why, and it's especially created for the distributed servers. That's why there is not exactly alternative still there. But as I said in the presentation, that is a huge area, and the benefits will be come there so soon. That's why as an entrepreneur, also to myself, I am giving the advice. If there is any entrepreneur, just let me know. We can also study about some solutions there, because this area will be booming one soon.
Okay, I think this is really related question. What do you think about hosting or storing the media file directly in the blockchain? For example, as it has now Internet Computing Definity project. I know that they provide possibility to host front end for the smart contracts inside their canisters. What do you think about that topic?
Okay, as I understand, you ask about the cost of the blockchain if you store any data, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, blockchain is expensive right now, but it's because of you are using a lot of computing there, and because of that is a little bit expensive. There's a gas fee, as you know. There is a solutions. Just you research about solutions in every infrastructure. Have their own, how can I say, own gas fees. For example, Avalanche in NFT world, it is so cheap, and you can use it because the data is there, not so much big right now. But in soon future, it will be also their cost will be also more according to today. That's why you should always be researching that according to your product. For example, if you are using NFT, and you can use Avalanche, but there is an interoperability problem then after that coming. According to your products and according to your wishes, you should choose the infrastructure. Ethereum also will change their infrastructure. There is a coming new Ethereum infrastructure, and that will be more cheap.